Hello everyone, I'm Ronald and you're watching Olympiacos versus Real Madrid UEFA Champions League. This is a PES 21 simulation fully recorded and edited for your entertainment. No third-party footage, assets or any other copyrighted material has been used. All content is self-produced for entertainment purpose only.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And it does appear that they are lining up, Jim, in a 5-4-1 formation.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession. We could start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Daniel Potence. That'll be a throw-in. Rudiger. He has found the way through. Muscular approach does pay off here. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. That is good strength. And it's Alexander Arnold.
Oh, sweet feet!
And here's Bellingham. That's good play. Chouameni. Valverde. Chouameni. Bellingham. Mbappe. Here's on the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Daniel Potence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Moved on forwards. Daniel Potence. Looks to the other side. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior. Alexander Arnold. And here's Bellingham. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Up he goes! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Cuts out the pass. Rudiger. Howson. Aim forwards. Valverde. It's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! That's very neat. Valverde. It's anyone's ball now. And for a moment, time stood still. It's really well cleared. Oh, that's nice. Gets into some space. He can get that clear. Showing good feet. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Daniel Podence. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Over to the left. Rudiger. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Made out to the left flank. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Danny Garcia. Daniel Podence. Daniel Podence. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Looks like he's been taken out there. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. And he goes cross-field. Good play on the left-hand side here. Hangs in across. Tries to get it clear. Retsos. Lofted upfield. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's tidy. Taremi. Taremi. Nicely intercepted. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. proves too strong. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Gets it away. Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? Gets good distance on it. Bellingham. And the cutback. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Taremi. Now it's Taremi. Big chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Taremi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Danny Garcia can get it clear. Now it's Taremi. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Red sauce, and it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. That's a clever-looking ball. That pass just didn't quite work. Red sauce. Daniel Podence. Out to the left it goes. And here's Taremi. Tchouaméni is the guilty party there. And the ball's done its job. And the ball's come loose here. Danny Garcia. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior calmly anticipates. Daniel Podence. Very nicely done. Oh, he's found him in space. Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Valverde. Mbappe. Bellingham. He's cut it out. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Valverde. Valverde! Oh, bang on target. And it's gone back to the keeper. Eder Militao. Howson. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Daniel Podence. Valverde. And here's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe! In for the pieces! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Red sauce. Danny Garcia. Red sauce. Daniel Podence. And here's Taremi. Spread out to the left. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Romani forwards and with intent. And here's Mbappe, and it's Bellingham. Bellingham.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively...
It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Danny Garcia. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mbappe. Danny Garcia does really well to win the ball there. Daniel Podence. And here's Taremi. It's run loose here. Played towards the other side. Daniel Podence. And here's Taremi. it's appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Mbappe. It's physical challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Very cross-field, changing the point of attack. Red sauce. Danny Garcia. Red sauce. Danny Garcia. Red sauce. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham head out towards the right wing. Cross in. Tries to get it clear. Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Red sauce. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Bellingham. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Red sauce. Danny Garcia. Red sauce. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Taremi succumbs to the pressure. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's not taking him long. That's going to be a booking. Good spread. Oh, what a... and the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Tchouaméni. Valverde. Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Throw it. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. really well manoeuvred. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Retsos.
If they're happy keeping possession, fair enough, Peter, but it isn't going to help them pose much of a threat by keeping it there.
Tries to think it through. Chouameni. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Looks to the other side. Daniel Potence. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Danny Garcia. Daniel Potence. Over to the left. First quarter of an hour gone.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Strong running down that left flank. Played in with purpose. Daniel Potence. Daniel Potence. Taremi. Tries a deft little ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Taremi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Defending, but that'll do. Valverde shifted upfield.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Vinicius Junior. Danny Garcia. And it goes cross-field. Daniel Potence. Taremi. Daniel Potence. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Chouameni. Taremi. Daniel Potence. Oh, red. Nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Taremi. Now it's Daniel Potence. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, what a climb! That's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tchouaméni. Played towards the other side. Dani Garcia. Moved on forwards. Rudiger. And it's played forward. Taremi. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Played out to the right. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Retsos. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great defending, strong and determined. It's Valverde, out to the right. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Nice control. Bellingham!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Valverde. Serves up across. And that has been cleared. It's a throw. Bellingham chooses to go back. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Valverde. Ball comes in. Rudiger shifted upfield. Dani Garcia, aim forwards. Howson, and the keeper's got it again. Chouameni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
When you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box, it makes life so much harder for that defence.
Red sauce. And it's played forward. Olympiacos keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Red sauce moved on forwards. Oh, it's come loose. Gets a good foot in there. Howson. Now then, the ball's come loose. Howson. Olympiacos can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Danny Garcia. Daniel Potence. Played into the box. That has been knocked clear. Bellingham forwards and with intent. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Vinicius Junior. Spread out to the left. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! Bellingham. In he goes again! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Daniel Potence. Danny Garcia. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rudiger. That's really well manoeuvred. Taremi. Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia. Red sauce. And that's been won straight back. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Howson. And it's Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Rudiger. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! Valverde. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chouameni. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Red sauce. Dani Garcia.
Look, good possession is one thing, but they seem as if they're passing time at the moment, keeping the ball for the sake of it when they know it has to be moved with much more attacking punch.
Daniel Potence. And here's Taremi. Can he finish? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Red sauce. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And that was very necessary. Bellingham hurtling down that right flank. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Short changes him with that pass. And it's played forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Chouameni, forwards and with intent. Bellingham picks it up out wide. He's there to get rid. Valverde. Chouameni. Valverde. Chouameni.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched.
Eder Militao with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rudiger. Daniel Potence proves too strong. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Daniel Potence, and here's Taremi. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Caresses it through. Clears it away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yes, physical challenge. No foul, says the referee. Dani Garcia. And here's Taremi. Played out wide. Incoming delivery. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Red sauce. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold looks to the other side. Half an hour played now. And here's Mbappe. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Mbappe! Decent chance! Daniel Potence. Now it's Daniel Potence. Now it's Daniel Potence. Now is having a shot! Is the shot on? Valverde. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Deftly away. Bellingham, and he shoots! Aim forwards. Now it's Taremi. Taremi. Taremi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's hoisted clear. What a throw in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Daniel Podence. Dani Garcia. Muscular approach does pay off here. Eder Militao. Chouameni, gently done. Vinicius Junior, looking here to chip it through. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe, and the shot! That's going to go a long way. Daniel Podence. Daniel Podence. Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred. Wins the duel this time. Daniel Podence. Great run on the overlap here. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Valverde. Dani Garcia. Valverde. Bellingham is onto it in a flash. Well timed, excellent interception. Danny Garcia. Oh, good spread. Takes a shot! He wasn't that far away.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Valverde. Howson forwards and with intent. In it comes. Defending of the desperate variety. We expected better, and so did he. Rudiger chooses to go cross-field. Valverde. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that's aimed into the middle. Daniel Podence. Can he latch on to this? Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. And he's there to clear it. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe done delicately. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's Mbappe. Real chance! Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Moved on forwards. Rudiger. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Taremi. Daniel Podence. Olympiacos to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Daniel Podence. Delivered across. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Played down the flank. Herring after the ball here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vinicius Junior. Aim forwards. Red sauce. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Does really well to win the ball there. Eder Militao, and it's played forward. That is lovely. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has been cut short. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. a few waiting for it. Climbs up big! Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Daniel Potence. Over to the left. Chouameni gets over and intercepts. Howson. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold played over towards the opposite flank. Chouameni. Valverde. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. And that has been... And he'll shoot here! A real chance and a real let-off. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Daniel Potence. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Valverde, aim forwards. Nice looking ball. Now it's Bellingham. Good take and chance, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there.
Good ball, good take. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. Valverde. Oh, such a clever touch. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. And here's Valverde. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And they've got rid.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I'll bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Daniel Potence into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Daniel Potence. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Vinicius Junior. And that is out of play. Nicely shaped cross. And that's been well dealt with. Valverde. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Olympiacos going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. That's a good run down the left. Keeps on running. Daniel Potence. Valverde wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Mbappe. Daniel Potence. Daniel Potence. Aim forwards. And here's Taremi. Could be danger here. Can he get onto this? Rudiger getting this one clear. Daniel Potence. He's had a shot! No, not quite. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold looks to the other side. Valverde. Howson. Dani Garcia. Daniel Potence. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Oh, nice touch. Dani Garcia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Daniel Potence. It's run loose here. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, gently done. Bellingham, that's an imaginative pass. Good run down the left.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rudiger. Eder Militao. Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's tidy. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's played into the area. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Red sauce. Strong running down that left flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that has been clubbed away. Have it back and can go again. Over to the left. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Showing good feet. Spread out to the left. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is just caressing the ball. Valverde, and it's lofted through here. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That's really well manoeuvred. Dani Garcia. Taremi knocks it out wide. Moved on forwards. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold played over towards the opposite flank. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Danger averted for now. Valverde. Bellingham. Very nicely done. Tries to get it clear. Dani Garcia. Lovely ball. Taremi! Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's played into the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's in a great position. Taremi! It's a loose ball. No way through, so back it comes. Bellingham. Mbappe. Bellingham. Howson. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted. Danny Garcia. And here's Mbappe. Red sauce. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. Daniel Podence. Daniel Podence. Played into space out wide. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Howson. Oh, easy pickings there. Valverde with the foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences. Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. And he goes cross-field. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, well timed. Daniel Podence. Decent progress down the left. Daniel Podence. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's neat. Danny Garcia. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Rudiger. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. That's an excellent interception. Daniel Podence. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Daniel Podence. Out to the left it goes. Eder Militao with the clearance.
Olympiacos clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Howson. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Dani Garcia. Eder Militao producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Daniel Potence. Over to the left. Dani Garcia. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? And he's heaved it away. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vinicius Junior out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill. And a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Dani Garcia. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Courtois claims it, and the danger passes. Vinicius Junior, clearly not happy with that. Searching pass he's played there. Goes for a shot!
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Howson aim forwards. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe is fouled. Bellingham. That's a half-decent try. That has been knocked clear. Moved on forwards. Played with finesse. Now it's Daniel Potence. Valverde. Now it's Taremi. Now it's Daniel Potence. He's found the way through. Taremi. Taremi! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Howson. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Bellingham. Great chance! Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. That's good play. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Danny Garcia. Daniel Potence. Steaming on goalwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Taremi. Howson. And it's Bellingham. And that's a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. And that has been clubbed away. Rudiger makes the interception. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Lobbed in behind. Not offside that time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Taremi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Taremi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And he moves in field. Valverde. Howson. Dani Garcia. And it's played forward. Valverde. Bellingham. Out to the right. That's very neat. And it's Valverde. And here's Bellingham. Now here's the delivery. Clears it away. Strong running down that left flank. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Daniel Potence. There will be a throw-in.
Terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Now it's Daniel Potence. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. They've played it short. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vinicius Junior, spread out to the left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Muscular approach does pay off here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's really well manoeuvred. Eder Militao with the clearance. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Does really well to win the ball there. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Bellingham. Dani Garcia. Now it's Taremi. Now it's Daniel Potence. Taremi. Now it's Daniel Potence. Now here's the delivery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham, gently done. Oh, nice touch. Mbappe played out towards the right wing. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Olympiacos keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Aim forwards. Valverde. Moved on forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. Howson. And it's played forward. And he thumps it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal! Deftly away. Valverde. Oh, sweet feet. Vinicius Junior.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Danny Garcia. Olympiacos desperately searching for the winner here. Taremi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It is quite a run he's making here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior have it back and can go again.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Olympiacos getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Daniel Potence.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. Rudiger wins the duel this time.
Olympiacos clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Tries a measured ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Up he goes! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Out to the left it goes.
Olympiacos really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. The ball goes in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Red sauce. Taremi. Played out to the right. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Taremi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham chips it through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Daniel Podence. Calmly anticipates. Dani Garcia. And here's Taremi. Now who's going to be first to this? Taremi played out to the left flank. Bellingham shifted upfield. Now it's Daniel Podence.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe spread out to the left.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Red sauce, aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. Bellingham!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Dani Garcia shifted upfield. Daniel Potence.
Olympiacos clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Proves too strong.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Valverde. Rudiger, forwards and with intent. He's on it, can he get away? Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's straight offside.
Olympiacos really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. Oh, it's played into the area. They've won a corner. And it's been taken short. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And it's Valverde.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Valverde. Showing good feet. Vinicius Junior laid out to the left flank. He is just caressing the ball. Now this could be a chance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Daniel Potence. Now it's Taremi. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Taremi. Clipped into space.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Dani Garcia with a definite foul there. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Danny Garcia wins the duel this time. Daniel Podence. Time to deliver. Mbappe. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Vinicius Junior. He's cut it out. That was very necessary. Howson played over towards the opposite flank. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham looking here to chip it through. That has been knocked clear. Here comes the corner. Defending of the desperate variety. No way through, so back it comes. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Mbappe! Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. And it's made it Bellingham! Tries to get it clear. Played into space out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Red sauce. That's really well manoeuvred.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Daniel Podence. Taremi. Olympiacos have to get it into the box and quickly. Chooses to go back. That is lovely. That's going to go a long way. Danny Garcia. Red sauce moved on forwards. Crossed into the middle. And out it comes again.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Daniel Podence.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's tidy.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bellingham plays it in low.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Danny Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Howson. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he latch on to this? That's good play. They need to get it in quick. And it's played in here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Taremi played out towards the right wing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Taremi. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Daniel Potence. Now then, the ball's come loose. This looks promising. Drilled in low.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. That might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Valverde. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Played into the middle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Olympiacos going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Olympiacos don't have many options and time is running out. That is a great pick out. Real chance here! Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Howson. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold shifted upfield. Danny Garcia. Daniel Potence. Olympiacos desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Oh, that's neat. It's a great... And the finish! Danger averted for now. This might spell danger. There's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Valverde. Howson. Moved on forwards. We are into overtime. They are right into last chance territory. Red sauce. That's really well manoeuvred.